job. Get down in the car, one time give it all. Bust it open hard, let me see you drop.
This video is how to change the brake pads on your Mini Cooper S. So first of all, you want to start by jacking your car up. Now, some of you may have a conventional jack. Some of you may have quick jacks. Once you've got your car jacked up, you want to get the wheel off, and you should have a brake disc and a caliper. Hopefully the same on both sides. Hopefully not kneeling on any rubbish underneath. We're going to remove 2 bolts. One from here, one from here. And then we should be able to work this caliper a little bit to allow the pads to move over the edge of the disc. This part here is the carrier. There's 2 further bolts round the back to remove if you want to get that off. You will need to remove that to replace the discs if you are going to do that. Alright, we'll start by undoing these bolts. 13, lovely. These are not normally very tight because they're on a slider. I need that spanner. Oh, these are not that old, to be fair. Looks fairly new. It's nice. Some cars also have a brake pad wear sensor, which is supposed to be attached to the end of this. So we're going to have to find that where it's connected and connect it back up, or connect the new one, I should say. Oops. You can see there that I've managed to get some wiggle room. The piston on the brake in a little bit, because if it's in, oh, that's a nice place to put that. There's supposed to be a sensor in here. Must be a Bluetooth one. You only normally get a sensor on one side as well. You don't normally get them on both. This is going to come out. And that. The reason I've taken these 2 out is some brake pad kits come with brand new ones of these. Depends how expensive of a kit you've bought. They may also come with brand new fasteners with Loctite on. If your sliders are not moving freely, you should remove them and clean them out. You can get like a little wire brush attachment smaller than the one I'm about to use, and you can rub down the inside of the slider pin hole on the carrier, re-grease it. You can get new boots, rubber boots to go over them as well. They sometimes are included in your brake pad kit, and reinstall using a suitable grease. Some people like rubber grease, and someone told me recently about a grease that's really good for high temperatures, which if you're going to use your car on a track day, then you should definitely consider having that. Febby Bilstein. We do not have new metal plates, but it's worth noting that two of the pads look the same and the other two are almost like a matching pair. Now, the one with the sensor, this one, should go on the inside. So when it comes to putting them back in, this one goes this side. One brand new Febby Bilstein brake wear sensor. As that opened, look, I've pulled that and the top of the bag's not come open. Here we go. That's what your brake pad wear sensor looks like. So we'll start by clipping those back in. Notice I've not greased these. I don't want these that easy to move, to be honest. So I'm not going to apply lubricant to them. Dead simple. Good old copper slip. Can't beat a bit of copper slip. I'm going to put it where I've got metal on metal contact, which is there. This side. Put a little bit there and a little bit there as well, stuff it, why not? And then I should have some contact about here. So I love copper slip. Before you know it, you've got it in your hair, you've got it behind your ears, you've got it everywhere. Right, the next thing that we've got to do is wind the caliper back. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this. So, you've got to push this piston here back in. Now, some people squeeze it with a set of mole grips. You can actually get tools to wind them back in. I've actually got a brake caliper rewind tool, so I'm going to use it. There we go. And then you should be able to see that going back in. Right, I'm going to try that. Tool out. So I don't know where that's going to touch, which it's going to touch there like that, and I'm going to do the same on this side of this. Rather than putting loads on the pad like I did with the first side, I'm going to put it on the caliper instead. How tight you putting it, Jay? 2 orange knuckles tight. That's how tight I'm doing them. Whee! Right, I need to follow this. Where's the new one? Oh, so if you were to reuse it, you could pull it out like that, and then that pulls out of there, and then oh, it's plugged in just behind there, isn't it? I'm going to get filthy doing that. Let me borrow the torch. Might have to lie on the floor to unplug that. Right, you've seen me take the brake caliper off, take the sensor out, the old one, old brake pads out, old bolts out, but I've only put one of them back in because I only got 2 with the kit. You've seen me tighten them back up, you've seen me clean up everything with a little wire brush. You've seen where we plug the new brake pad wear sensor in, and you've seen me clip it into the brake pad itself. All that's left to do now is to put the wheel back on and do the same to the opposite side. Thanks for watching.